Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and today I'm here with a new scrapbooking process video. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoy. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome, and I would love it if you would become a subscriber. You can also click on the notification bell so you always know when I have a new video up. Alright folks, let's get going! Hey everyone, Rachel here, and I am here to share with you my Kill a Kit video for my December 2019 scrapbooking store kit and embellishment upgrade. I'm going to share with you the projects I made, and then also I will share with you what I have left over for a kit. I find these to be useful, especially if you're considering subscribing to a kit, to see how useful are they, how many projects can you get out of them, and what types of things do you end up having left over. So the first layout I made was this 2-photo one of my nephew when he had received some, we call them elf PJs in our house. The elves drop by Christmas Eve morning and leave a pair of pajamas for the children of the house. And so this is one I had forgotten to do. He's 19 now and he still gets them, so it's not just children. Okay, my cat has decided to rub up against my tripod, so that's super fun. Okay, the next thing I actually created before this layout were 3 cards. I have given them away, so I will pop a photo up right here, and that way you can see the cards I made. Definitely a bit of a retro look because of Authentique's design aesthetic, so I'm okay with that. I like the classic traditional Christmas that this line evokes. The next layout I made was this one. It is called A Window into Christmas, and there are videos for both elf PJs and A Window into Christmas, so you know, this was super fun because actually as I was designing it, the photo and the design elements helped bring back a story that I had not forgotten, but I just hadn't really thought about. So this is the one I made. It also was in answer to a challenge that Maggie Blethen, another design team member, had made on her Facebook Live, where she challenged us to use at least 7 pattern papers, and I actually used 10 different patterns. Next up on my YouTube channel, I did a live and I put together this layout, and it's super cute. It's very busy, I will say that, but it's very cute, about my dogs and their new Christmas sweaters. And then finally, I was actually preparing to make this layout, this video here, and I remember I was looking through and I saw this green star paper and I was like, oh, I cannot not use that. So what I did was created one last layout. There is no video for this. I just quickly put it together. I used a bunch of scraps and then the one full-size sheet of star paper. I did bring in from my stash these wood veneer trees simply because they reminded me of the trees. And this is just a portrait studio, but I loved all the ripping of all the patterns. I thought that turned out really cute. And I used the buttons and the brads. So those are the layouts I made with the 2019 December kit. So 4 single page layouts and 3 cards. And now I'm going to share with you the things I have left over. All right, so now for what I have left over. I had mentioned when I did my unboxing video that I had already purchased the cedar thickers, so I was going to be working with my original pack that I had already used, so I'm just going to add that original pack to the pack that came in the kit and keep these with my thickers. That's what I normally do when I get alphas, stuff like that. Next up, the brads. I used all of them. I was super proud of myself. You know, they're a little old school, but they worked really, really well, and they worked really well with the Authentique papers. And you know, everything old is new again. I laugh all the time going into stores now because a ton of the fashions that are super cool right now are stuff I wore to high school in the mid 90s. So I'm like, hey, we just are going retro and it's becoming cool again. I also used up all of the buttons, some of which had epoxy, some of which had designs on them. I really liked working with those. I'm not someone who necessarily needs to have twine in my buttons, so it didn't mind me. If you're someone who does have that, all I would say to do would be to take off the sticky piece on the back, run some twine through, and then just use another glue to glue it down. Simple fix. And then I used about half of the Sticko stickers, but these are still cute. This is actually my favorite one. I just didn't have something to use it with. So hoping to use that soon. And then what I have left of paper, I have some scraps, obviously, and these could be very easily turned into cards. So that I will probably cut them down to card size and then create some card backs for next year. And then I have, I think, 4 pieces of full, oh no, so 3 pieces in the sticker sheet, sorry. I have 3 pieces of full-size sheets, 2 of which are very heavily baking themed, and I just actually didn't do, actually this one is pretty heavily baking themed as well. I just didn't do any holiday baking this year or have any photos about holiday baking, but obviously these would work quite well. These don't necessarily have to do with baking. Some of these could be done with cooking, and I do have a cooking layout I could do, but I don't know if I'll do it or not. And then I have just a few of the stickers left from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So obviously I didn't use the entire thing, but I definitely feel I used a whole bunch of it. And I don't feel like I did not get, not to say it's like getting my money's worth, but when you're going to spend money on something and you want to be able to use it. So for me, that's why I do these Kill-A-Kit videos, just to show, you know, how usable the kits are for me. And so if you're someone who does like to scrapbook like I do, it might be worth it to you. All right, so that is the end of my Kill-A-Kit video. Once again, Scrapbooking store, I am on their design team, so I will put in the description box all of the links to the website and the Kit Club area. I forgot the words there, apologize. But anyway, included in that will be my affiliate link, so if you have an interest in joining the Kit Club or making a one-time purchase, if you would like, you can go through my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more money, and I just get a small commission. All right, everyone, thank you guys so much for joining me here, and I will see you again in a few days with my January 2020 kit, which is awesome. Bye!